What up, Primal Pack? Primal versus plastic. Once you understand and educate yourself in the difference between primal, getting yourself back to those primal roots, your primal DNA, versus the plastic world that we've been forced to live in for the last 70 plus years, and each 10 years it's 10x, right? Every 10 years it's 10x. But understanding that there's a world of difference between the plastic processed foods and the real primal fuel that we are supposed to be living on. Once you make that transition, everything changes from the inside out. Let me share with you. Plastic versus primal. Real butter versus this processed garbage. Show you another one. Now this is an extreme. Primal. This is the fuel that heals your body from the inside out. This is the fuel that becomes a toxic bomb inside you. Now I'm using a major difference here, right? But the reason I decided to pick this is because there's parents that are actually giving their kids this and then wondering why they have ADD, wondering why they have depression, wondering why they can't get out of their own way, wonder why everything is sideways, wonder why there's autoimmune issues. This. Look at the laundry list of toxins. This is an actual toxin bomb let off inside your kid or you. Again, primal versus plastic. Real simple. And we got the pasture raised eggs. Okay. And this isn't even complete farm to table. We can even go a level up on this. I just didn't have it handy. But still, primal versus plastic. Now, understand something. You look at the ingredients, the laundry list. Anyway, understand something. I was the guy 5 years ago that would pick this and this over this and these because I bought into that typical macro, micro, calorie counting world, that bodybuilding world where it's low fat, low sugar. So the egg whites and the processed foods, just because you're not taking in that fat to stay lean and stay in that macro, micro, and calorie deficit. But once I start to understand how to leverage animal protein, animal fat, now my body did a reset within a 2-week period. And by the first month, my body was actually a fat burning furnace, lean muscle building machine with mental clarity, because my body's now feeding from the fuel it's supposed to be feeding from, which is the animal fat. That's the fuel. And getting the amino acids and the muscle building components in the animal protein. Another one, right? Raw milk, primal. Highly processed plastic. It's that simple. Now, and again, this, if I got it directly from a farmer, even better. But again, mitigate your damages the actual best you can do in our highly processed food world that we live in. Once you start to understand that reset, once you start to clear your body of these toxins within the first week and replace them with real food, primal food versus the plastic, you won't even believe the difference on how you feel. The first week, you give it the first, I don't know, depends on where you are going into this, but the first 2 to 3 weeks, you cannot believe the evolution. And in the first month, you eliminate these toxins, replace that with a high density food, you won't even recognize yourself. Second month, your inner circle won't even recognize you. Third month, people are coming up to you, asking you, what are you doing? That's how this happened. I have that crystal ball. I know this so well, and it's so simple because you're going back to those primal roots. You're getting away from that plastic world and understanding that these are literally time bombs. These are toxic bombs exploding inside your body. That's why there's autoimmune. That's why there's skin issues. That's why there's mental issues. That's why there's physical issues. They're literally bombs going off in your body. And your body's trying to figure out what to do with them because they can't really utilize them, but they got to get rid of them. That's where all these engine lights come on. The skin, the hair, autoimmune issues, the digestive issues, all that disappears because now you have the highest nutrient dense foods that you can consume. And it's happened so quickly. It's such an eye opener. So anyway, guys, once you learn how to go from plastic to primal, everything, you just sit back and experience this reset that Mother Nature now you just put the reins in the hands of Mother Nature. Now, where that really starts to come into play for lifelong predictable results is really after the 30 days. If you're fully committed to 30 days, it's gonna blow you away. You jump on a ride that you can't even believe. But now it becomes mental. The mental blocks, the mental conditioning, and mental beliefs is where the real work comes in. And that's really where Primal Power Lifestyle shines. When I work with my clients, man, we get you dialed in the elimination phase the first month. But second and third month is when we really start to dive into the paradigm shift, the mental beliefs, the mental conditioning, and we start to really unpack that and then repack it in a more powerful, positive way to where now, after the third month, you literally have a lifestyle that you understand how and why it works. You can actually share it with others. You can actually teach it to others. That's when you know you got this. That's when you know you escaped this plastic world. That's when you know you took the grip off your throat, because this has you by the throat and you don't even realize it. So anyway, guys, appreciate you. Thanks for stopping in. Comment, like, hit the share button. You know how this goes. Have an awesome, awesome day.